Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all, there we go, having an amazing day. I am having a pretty good summery day myself. I'm still on vacation from work. I'm just gonna do a get ready with me. I'm applying my Pacifica Super Fall hydrating oil stuff to my face because I'll be out in the sun and it's gonna be hot, but I still want a little pick me up to my face. So I'm using the Gem Serum Radiant Drops next. The stuff that looks like unicorn sperm or something. I know, I'm sorry, it's gross. But it's kind of a neat product. So far I really like it. I don't know if it's this product or maybe it's just the concealer, but I really like how this makes my concealer lay on my face. So I'm just gonna keep going with it. For concealer, I'm using the Age Rewind from Maybelline. I do really like it. I like that it's a really light formula overall. Twist it. I was like, how do you get this out? You twist it. It's pooping out. I'm gonna use a dual fiber brush. I have a little bit of dark circle stuff going on right here. My cat's behind me on the floor. I have a magazine and newspaper sitting there. Or not newspaper, some sort of ad or whatever. I think it's my Ulta flyer. But he's telling me he wants attention and I'm not giving it to him. I still have a little bit of a spot there, so I'm going to use It Cosmetics one just for that. Buff that in a little bit more. This is a really unique brush. I got it from the Wet n Wild professional set around the holidays, but it's unique because it's angled. It's kind of splayed right now, and it's got this little divot, like indentation is right there, as you can see. You can apply foundation there into this little cubby hole, but I don't like doing that. I like using this just to blend because it's just a nice soft brush. Use this for my flower powder just because it'll capture and hold some of the pigment a little bit better without me adding way too much powder to my face, because this already has product on it. Primer is the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later primer. I'm actually really enjoying this. It makes my makeup last all day, and I don't know if that's, super special that it does what it's supposed to do, but this stuff I actually do really like. Put a little in my brows, prep them a little bit more for my brow pencil. So I was using the Cello one the other day and I was hoping to use it again today, but I can't find it. I lost it. Go figure. So I'm back to this Japanese brand one. That'll do for now. I have something fun that I'm going to play with today. So last night I went to Walgreens and I was just kind of perusing makeup. I had no intention of buying anything. I just wanted to see what there was. And I ended up spending a lot of money on makeup because there's a lot of cool stuff that hit the store. And one of the things I wanted to try out are these new Almay quad things. So I bought this a long time ago actually, and I haven't opened it yet because I did want to do first impressions on it because it is such a pretty array of blue colors. It's a quad, but there's no separation of pan, so it's all one single press powder, sort of, with 4 different colors. This one, which is Thrill Seeker, and then last night I picked up 4 more. I know, right? So this one's Pegasus, and I love the greens and the teals and the turquoisey theme here. This one is Pixie Kiss, which is pinks and peaches, blushes. This one's lavenders and purples and kind of a rosy lavender kind of pinkish color, gold color here that I'm really intrigued to try. And then a brown one, which is Individualist. This one I think is super pretty. So the concept behind these is that you pick which colors you want and you can put them into a special palette. I think this is special to Walgreens. It says here, create a truly customized eyeshadow experience with this limited edition palette. Includes a mirror and 3 empty pans to fill with your favorite Almay Shadow Squad shades. This is what it looks like, and I love the packaging on this. I think it's so pretty. And then inside, this is what it looks like, and then here's the mirror. You can fit these in here just like that. And they have so many different shades. Oh, these are not going to be easy to get out, are they? Of course not. Why'd you do that? So the idea behind this is that you can create your own custom shade palette by buying 3 of these. They have a ton of colors and they have a ton of neutral tones. I had a really hard time deciding, so I ended up going with kind of the darker brown. I don't know, I just like the idea of browns being paired with all of these different colors. I think it was a good choice. I think I'm going to try these 2 out, the pink and the purple. So let's just play with these and see how they apply. So here's that pink one up close. I'm going to use a flat shading brush. I'm going to take the light pink here in the top right. It looks like it's picking up pigment alright. So it's a little bit brighter than I thought it was going to be. This is a bubblegum pink, I can already tell, and it has a satin sheen to it, so it's not all super shimmery. That's really pretty. So I've had experience with Almay. I used to buy their like quads or whatever that were good for different colored eyes. So I used to buy the purples for the brown eyes and the green eyes. That was really pretty. And I never had any issues with the quality of shadows. I think they're good. You just don't hear a lot about Almay. That's packing a nice punch. Let's see how they blend out. On this outer corner, I'm going to use this fuchsia violet color on this bottom corner. Same brush. I thought it was going to be a little bit darker. It's not. The pink's showing up a little darker. So I'm going to intensify this in a few minutes with the brown. I'm going to take a fluffy brush and soften these colors up in the crease. And then pat, blend those in. There, that's a little bit better. But I am noticing that the purple's kind of blending away here. I'm going to use the same brush to take a little bit more of that purple to work that in a little bit more. Okay, it's coming off a little patchy right in here in this corner. It's really kind of sticking there. To the inner corner, I'm going to use the periwinkly lavender shift because it looks really light. It has kind of a glitter shift. See it? You might want to use kind of a sticky base, like a white base for this to really pop. I really like the blue shift that it has. Alright, to the brown. This upper one here looks to be matte, so I'm going to use that. For that, I'm going to use a really fluffy brush like this. Maybe that'll also disguise this patchiness on this outer corner here. Clean up this corner here. And I've lost some of that pink in the middle, so I'm going to go back to the pink with the flat shader and apply just a little bit more. And back to fluffy brush. I'll be honest, I'm not digging this as much. It's just starting to turn into this muddy mess. So I think I've tried with too many colors. So I've taken a little bit of this flower foundation powder and used the fluffy brush just to kind of soften and diffuse some of these edges and blend out some of the color so it doesn't look so odd. I'm not sure if I'm liking this at all. It's not popping to me. It's just starting to look a little muddy. So it's the only thing I don't like about glitter overspray, or kind of a satin glitter overspray on eyeshadows, is that it can be deceiving on what the actual eyeshadow looks like and how you expect the eyeshadow to perform. The brown, I think, is grounding the look, so it's not so out there. I think next time I use these eyeshadows, I think I might just play with swatch them and pull off the glitter overspray first. I'm going to dip into my flower palette here for this highlighter color. This is a really pretty color. I'm just going to pop a little bit here into that inner corner because I want a little bit more of a pull to the center of the eyes. You know, I think I'm going to try a new product out, or a new to me product. I bought this when I was at Ulta the other day because I saw it sitting out, and I was so happy that I was able to find it because most of them had sold out at that point. And it's the Milani Hypnotic Lights Holographic Eye Topper. This one is in Starlight, which is kind of like this lavender-esque, like a white with lavender shifts. So it's like those Stila glitters that you see everywhere. I'm going to pop a little bit of this. Oh, this one has the pink shift with lavender. Yes, that is everything. Yes, 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 yes. Get on my eyelid. That's making all the difference here. However, I am noticing that it took off some of that pink shadow underneath. See, look, it took that pink shadow right off. Unfortunately, I was hoping this would kind of save that eyeshadow, but it pulled off so much of that pink that out of the light, it just looks like my eyeshadow is really patchy. Never had problems with their eyeshadow, so that's such a bummer. Apply a little bit of the pink back over the top. Kind of break down some of that shimmer quality, I guess. Some of that glitter pulled into my crease. You know what, guys? I'm removing all of this. I don't like how it looks. Do you ever have those days where your makeup just doesn't look the way you want it to? Today is one of those days for me, so let's start from the beginning. Alright guys, take 2. I have so much glitter fallout still on my face. I had to remove everything, even the concealer under my eyes, because of how bad that fallout was. So I think instead of trying to do this crazy, fun, colorful look, I'm just going to stick with 1 or 2 eyeshadows. I think I'm going to use a little bit of this in the crease starting out. It's a little dark, so on its own it's fine. I think it's buildable. That got patchy really fast because I applied a little too much color. I'm going to do purple, not pink. Wipe off my brush. I'm going to use this one on the bottom. It kind of has a gold reflex quality to it, so I think this will be really pretty with that brown. You know, it is really pretty, but it's not popping in the way that I was hoping it would. I feel like it needs a really good base, but I'm not going to take off my makeup yet again just to get that base going. So this brown has kind of blended into that purple, because that purple has that gold, and this has turned very satiny because of the way the purple blended out. So far my impressions of this are not, you know, the greatest. I think it's leaving a little bit to be desired. I'm going to apply a little bit of black eyeliner from LA Colors onto this outer corner and just smudge it out. I do this to elongate my eyes and give them a little bit more, to make them a little bit more almond shaped versus round. I've been wearing liquid liner this week. I kind of want to give my eyes a break from it, but I feel like my eyes need that today. I'm stuck. You know what? I'll do a little bit. That pulls it in a little bit more. I'm going to smudge a little bit of brown under the bottom lash line and mix it in with this other brown here and just see what happens. Mascara, I'm going back to LA Prisma Lash. I think this is an okay mascara. It's definitely not my favorite, but I'm trying to use it. I don't want to waste it. It just doesn't dry very quickly, so I just have to be careful not to smudge this around. Alright guys, I finished up the look. I applied more concealer under the eyes just to conceal, get rid of some of the fallout. Thankfully this time there wasn't as much fallout as there was with this particular quad and the pink one, so I don't know what it is. I'm going to play with these a little bit more before I give you my final verdict. So for the face, I used Be a Bombshell in Glowing Goddess Blush. Applied that up. And then I applied some bronzer. This is the Lorac Tantalizer brand, Baked Bronzer. I love this color. On the lips, I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. This is Sphinx by CoverGirl. It's a nice nude. So that's it for the look today. So I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything else you would like to see me getting ready with. So hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Stay electric as always. Bye! Don't knock stuff over while you're doing that too.